Brittany, and welcome to day 26 of Britty Ween. So we are on our last final days of Britty Ween, but you know, I'm excited for you guys to see my last videos, my second investigation with Brett and TJ, and my finale at the Villisca Axe Murder House. It's gonna be amazing. I'm super excited for you guys to see my Halloween costume. You guys are also gonna see Britty Wise again, so I'm really excited about that. But today's video, I'm finally sharing it. I feel like it's been so long, but back in September, I went down to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I did 2 ghost hunting investigations with my friends Brett and TJ. Now, TJ is actually the owner of the famous AMELIA doll. And you guys know she is one of my favorite dolls ever. Now, I made a video about AMELIA like back in 2014, I think it was. It was a long time ago when I was into colored extensions, colored hair extensions. I had green extensions because she's famous for her green eyes and stuff. I also made a video last month about my experience when I first met AMELIA, how I felt, what it was like, just everything, what I was feeling. So I will leave both of those videos down below if you want to check them out. But now I have an interview with TJ, so I'm super excited to share it with you guys finally. Now, please excuse the lighting. I kind of wish it was a bit lighter. It was late at night when we did this interview. You know, we actually just finished our investigation. It was late. We were tired. My light was pretty much dead on my camera. So, I mean, I guess it kind of sets the mood with it being kind of darker. But I kind of wish it was lighter, but it's still awesome. So, I won't keep you guys, but my next investigation with Brett and TJ will be up on the 29th. I'm aiming for the 29th, so I mean I have to, right? Because these are our final days for Britty Ween. So anyways, I won't keep you guys. Here is my interview with TJ and AMELIA the Haunted Doll. So enjoy! Alright you guys, so we are here with one of my favorite haunted dolls ever, AMELIA the Haunted Doll. TJ is the owner of AMELIA. And now guys, AMELIA is the doll with the famous green eyes. She used to have blue eyes, and then once they just turned green one day, and that's when all the paranormal stuff started happening.
Right, that's when they believed that's when she was possessed.
Wow.
So, as the story goes, that one day that AMELIA, her eyes turned from blue to green, the people that owned her started having all kinds of paranormal activity in their house. So they called in a group of investigators and they said it's the doll. So the lady sold the doll on eBay and listed it as a haunted doll. A gentleman bought it after that because he collected weird things, such as myself and a lot of other people do. And he said that he never really had any incidents with her, but he always took long business trips. And he went to leave for one of his business trips and forgot something. When he unlocked the door to come back in, she was standing in the hallway.
And that's when she was giggling and
waving? Yes. So from there he resold her. She was bought again and then resold one more time, and then she disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to her. And last year I was contacted by a gentleman and he said, I believe I have the haunted AMELIA doll. And I said, well, you know, how can you prove it? So I asked him to take detailed pictures of her serial tag, everything else, and I referred back to the eBay listings, and sure enough the serial number does match up to the ones that were listed on eBay.
So have you had any spooky experiences with her, or she's pretty harmless, right?
She is very harmless. So I do have a collection of haunted, cursed, and weird objects.
Yeah,
and whenever we do get new items in, basically I take it to my work actually.
Wow.
And I leave it there for a couple days instead of taking it into my home. And we do EVP sessions. We try to communicate with the object, and also we'll bring out religious objects like crucifixes and stuff. That way, if it's something demonic near it,
right,
it should react to it. And she never had any bad reactions from any of that stuff. And it took a while for like EVP sessions for her to finally communicate to myself or whoever was with me. I believe it's just because she's been back and forth through so many places that she doesn't know that she's in the hands of somebody who's going to take care of her and treat her well and things like that. So since then, she's been fine. we did have a couple different communications with her. On one of our last ghost hunts, actually, we had her out, and one of our participants actually caught her saying hello.
Do you ever feel like she's watching you, and do you kind of get a sense of what she's feeling when she's around other people?
Not really a sense of what she's feeling, but I do feel like that she does watch me sometimes. She does like to be in an area where people can see her.
Yeah.
So she doesn't like to be, you know, locked away, kind of in like a closet or anything. She wants to be on display.
It's so cool that you brought her out, and I met her last night, guys. So that was so cool, and I got to hold her.
Oh yeah, you can hold her again if you want.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I take a picture with her too?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, thank you so much. That's awesome. Her eyes though, it's just, they're so green. Oh, and by the way, guys, I wore green today for Amelia because of her eyes, so I hope she kind of likes that. And she's like in the top 10 list of the most haunted dolls in the world.
Yeah, on I believe it was BuzzFeed that did the a top 10 list, and she was voted number 7 out of the most haunted dolls in the world. So, and the nice thing is that, like I said, she's very sweet. You know, does like to communicate, and anytime that anybody wants to see her or anything, I'm always happy to. That way, because I know it makes her happy. So.
Oh, that's so awesome. So there's never been any negative response with anybody that she's been around?
Not anybody, but there was an incident with another object that somebody contacted me about to come get. And basically, so whenever Amelia travels with me, she's in her case, and then she's in a nice box, that way nothing happens to her. And I had her in the back of my SUV, and I drove like 45 minutes to go meet this lady who had this object. And the object seemed harmless whenever I, was holding it and things like that. But I set the object down in the back of my truck, and I started driving, and I'm on the highway, and Amelia's box started like rattling back and forth, and the flaps were bouncing up and down. And it was a totally smooth highway. And so I pulled over, and I wasn't understanding what was going on. So I grabbed the other object, and I put it in the front of the truck and kept her in the back. And I drove home, and there was never another bump or anything.
How long have you had her for?
I've had her since December.
Wow.
Yes.
So very recent, I guess.
Yes, very recent.
Yeah, it's been almost a year. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Almost a year. Almost a year. Wow. And you saw my video?
Yes.
Before you even knew me?
Before I even knew you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, when the guy contacted me and said he had the doll, I started researching Amelia.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the first thing popped up was your video. I watched it.
Thank you. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed my interview with TJ, who's the owner of Amelia, the haunted doll. I still can't believe that I met her. I got to hold her. I took a picture with her. She was there in the building when we were investigating, and also at Carrie Furnaces. She was out in the parking lot, like in TJ's car, when we were investigating that too. But I didn't know until the end of the night. So I met her that night at Carrie Furnaces when we were done our investigation. But I'm super excited for you guys to see my next investigation with Brett and TJ. So that will be uploaded. Actually, no, not the 29th. Why did I say the 29th earlier? That will be uploaded on the 28th. I hope you guys like my broken doll costume. I guess you can call me Brittany the doll. I love this so much. These are obviously fake tattoos. And also too, I have like the wind me up thing, so you can wind me up, and I'm one of those wind me up dolls. So yeah, I love it so much. Also too, let me grab Annabelle, because you guys haven't seen her in so long, and excuse my chair, it is so squeaky. But here's Annabelle, so I thought that I would bring her in this video too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, you rock my world in the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Birdie44, hashtag Barillarins, hey, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Getting closer to the end, but I'm excited because I can't wait for you guys to see my costume and the Villisca Axe Murder House. I'm just so excited. And I can't wait for you guys to see my next investigation with Brett and TJ. So I'm excited. So, and I'm glad you guys are seeing Annabelle again. So we will see you. Well, I don't know if she'll be, you guys won't see her until after Britney or maybe she'll make another appearance. I don't know. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.